Top 10 Reasons We Will Seriously Miss Carrie Fisher. The end of this year has been tough on everyone, including some of our beloved celebrities who passed away, suddenly leaving millions of fans in mourning. When news broke about Carrie Fisher's heart attack, we just couldn't believe our ears. We will miss her tremendously, but in times like this it's important to celebrate her life, work and incredible personality that made millions of people all over the world love her from the bottom of their hearts. Here are top 10 reasons we will seriously miss Carrie Fisher. Number 10. Her feminism. Carrie Fisher was a feminist long before it became a trend in Hollywood. She often talked about her iconic Star Wars role and how important it was for girls all over the world to see such a powerful female character in an all-boys fantasy universe. We really admire Princess Leia for her bravery, intellect, and great looks among other traits. Number 9. 2 words Star Wars. Carrie Fisher's portrayal of Princess Leia will be remembered forever. The Star Wars franchise has become somewhat legendary over the years with all of its incredible worlds, dashing villains and staggering heroes. Many of us fell in love with Princess Leia when we were kids, realizing many years later that she was also an incredible actress who made the character truly stand out. She will always be remembered as a smart and gorgeous Princess Leia, the owner of our hearts. Number 8. Her great sense of humor and her mental health advocacy. Not many fans know it, but Carrie Fisher was an incredibly funny lady. Many people refer to her 2015 interview. She's so incredibly funny and real in that interview. Her tweets and her dog's IG were also hilarious and will be missed. Many of us weren't aware that Carrie Fisher had bipolar disorder and suffered from it all her life. Nevertheless, this condition never got the best of her and she managed to live a full and active life, and have a successful acting career. She did not drop out of society, and continued to pursue her dreams and goals. She's a truly inspiring and motivating person who did not only reveal her condition to the world, but also made it her goal to help others fight it and get back to living their normal lives. Number 7. Dog lover. They may say dogs are man's best friend, but the truth of the matter is, gender doesn't to a pet, nor does your appearance, your past, or that passive-aggressive status you just posted on Facebook suggesting your best friend slept with your partner. The best thing about being a dog lover is that the canine companion in your life will love you unconditionally, no matter what. And for that rare quality, this affection is reciprocated tenfold. Much like the expression of true love, a dog persons for their pooch cannot be accurately described, and that's either because it's too embarrassing to describe, or it's too genuine to be put into a phrase. We take them outside to poop, clean said poop, feed them, walk them, bring them to the vet, and we don't hate it. In fact, some of us kind of love it. While we won't clean your poo or take you to the vet, we're certainly going to take very good care of you. Number 6. Her incredible love stories. Carrie Fisher was part of some really epic love stories, and unlike most celebrities, loved to talk about them. She was married to the famous Paul Simon, although for no more than 10 months, but still, and even dated Harrison Ford. We all like a good movie-esque love story, because we all wish for our celebs to live as happily off-screen as they do on-screen. And while it's not always the case, they certainly have a flair for the dramatic when it comes to relationships. Carrie Fisher was a stand-up woman, and we loved listening to the details of her incredible romances. Number 5. Her take on life and death. In one interview not so long ago, Carrie Fisher was asked whether she was afraid of death. She said no, but then continued explaining that what she did fear was dying, especially in pain. She had been there for a few of her friends and it didn't look like much fun. She just wanted someone to be there for her when the time came. It's incredibly sad to read all that now that she's gone. Number 4. Her strength. Carrie Fisher. It comes as no surprise that Carrie Fisher was a really strong woman both on screen and in real life. After all, she couldn't have played Princess Leia so well if she herself wasn't just as brave and strong as her character. Carrie Fisher was also very honest about her life and what it meant being in the spotlight all the time. We love reading all her interviews because she had such a way with words. She gave incredible advice to all her fans because she was a truly wise and beautiful human being inside and out. Number 3. Star Wars 8 will be her last movie. Of course, we do not yet know how big of a role Carrie Fisher will play in the still untitled Episode 8. At the end of The Force Awakens, Han Solo was killed, leaving Princess Leia. However, her brother Luke was found by Rey, and many speculate that he could be Rey's father. So, with so many questions up in the air, there's no room for assumption, and we all know that Disney and Lucasfilm will not be releasing any sort of information prior to the release next December. Carrie holds such special place in the hearts of everyone at Lucasfilm, it is difficult to think of a world without her. She was Princess Leia to the world, but a very special friend to all of us. Number 2. Carrie Fisher has 24-year-old daughter. Carrie Fisher may have played Princess Leia in Star Wars, but she was the queen in her 24-year-old daughter Bill Lord's eyes, as documented on social media or on the red carpet. The pair have showcased their love and adoration for each other. Here is a look at their best mother-daughter moments. Number 1. Carrie Fisher struggles and overcame addiction. Life was often a struggle for Carrie Fisher, the author and actress who died Tuesday at the age of 60, after finally coming to terms with and revisiting her Star Wars role of Princess Leia. Fisher granted millions of Star Wars fans their wish by featuring in 2015 single quote S Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Off-screen, she reconciled late in life with her father, the single quote 50s torch singer Eddie Fisher, who, infamously, left her mother Debbie Reynolds for the oft-married starlet Elizabeth Taylor. Eddie Fisher died in 2010. Fisher had just finished writing a script for her mother called These Old Broads. It would be made in 2001 with, ironically, Reynolds and the erstwhile other woman Elizabeth Taylor, as well as McLean. Fisher also said she was just beginning writing her next novel, which would turn out to be the semi-autobiographical The Best of All There Is.